Yeah, so can you start off by telling me your name?
It's Matt Schnepple, and I'm the director of the Henry County Office of Emergency Management.
And can you tell me a little bit about what happened here?
Yeah, so this afternoon, the 911 center got a report of what was classified as a tornado. That removed the building off of the Shell station, and this La Hacienda restaurant behind us ended up going over the power lines. The roof did behind us and landing on an auto parts and an auto body repair shop, collapsing the roof behind that. After we arrived and made sure that police and fire were able to evacuate the area and treated several minor injuries. Thankfully, the buildings were all occupied at the time, but nobody was injured outside of minor scrapes and cuts. Several folks were treated on scene. Nobody required a trip to the hospital. We've got staff from the National Weather Service here now that after reviewing radar signatures, to be honest, we were leaning towards straight line winds, and we're thinking that it was a microburst or a big downdraft and straight line winds. However, a neighbor has came forward that just happened to catch a video recording of it as it came through, and there's a clear funnel and touchdown on the building. So the National Weather Service is out here now trying to figure out what type of classification it's going to be, but it seems to be a tornado.
Wow, and do you know how far it might have gone?
So that's what the National Weather Service is trying to track now. These three businesses obviously are likely going to be a total loss. There was damage to the 7-Eleven next door, as well as these first couple houses, and it went back behind the car wash and over to the storage sheds and did some roof damage there before it lifted. But as I said, the National Weather Service is over there now reviewing damage and trying to see if they can determine what the rest of the path was.
Yeah, and how many people were inside these buildings?
So a total of 9 that we're aware of that were occupied at the time.
Yeah. And you said no serious injuries?
No serious injuries whatsoever. Nobody required medical attention outside of just being shaken up.
Yeah, definitely. Anything else that you think is important for people to know?
So the area is going to remain closed overnight. The building that's behind the gas station is in serious threat of further collapse. As a matter of fact, we are treating it as in a secondary collapse as imminent, assuming that the weather forecast holds true for this evening and we have more storms tonight. Because of that, this road here, 5th Street in Colona, is going to remain closed. We've actually used some hay bales and some straw to help any debris that does fall from the rest of the collapsing building from spilling out into the roadway. And we'll have a law enforcement presence here overnight, securing the commercial businesses just to make sure that what's left inside stays safe.
Gotcha. So this is the Hacienda Mexican restaurant?
Correct. It's
and
attached to the Shell station.
Okay.
Yep, they have an adjoining door in between the two.
Okay, so then the gas station part of it is behind with that.
That big white roof that you see on top of that building behind is actually the roof of the Shell station.
Okay, got it.
So the roof on the auto store behind us actually was crushed in and caved in. The roof you see sticking up there is the roof from the gas station that flipped over those power lines and landed on that building.
The white part that we see, that was on
the roof of the Shell station.
And then it flipped over onto
over those power lines. Landed on that building behind. Like I said, if the neighbor wouldn't have had video of it, I don't know that I would have believed it myself. But that's how it is.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.